It's Jessica with Spark here, and I'm catching up with our good friend Jamie Sarner. We're gonna do 5 questions in 5 minutes with the brilliant co-founder and partner of Birch, one of Toronto's most successful and fastest growing new development marketing firms. Jamie, why don't you start off by giving the viewers a little introduction. Tell us about yourself and tell us about Birch.
So I founded Birch with Eric Kuzian in 2019. Eric and I had been working together for 10 years, and I've been in real estate for 20 plus years at this point. And we were at a different company doing resale and pre-construction development sales at the same time. We left that company and decided that we wanted to only focus on pre-construction. So we opened Birch. People ask about the name. I lived on Austin Crescent. Eric lived on Birch. We wanted something that had some meaning, put those together, and it just rose to the top over all the other, creative names that we were batting around. We're 11 people now, and we've sold, I think we're at 7 developments so far, and next year is looking to be even busier. We have a core team that most of us worked together since probably about 8-9 years ago, and then we've added one person in the last year, and we're looking to add a few more next year, and things have been going very well.
Can you tell us a little bit about an upcoming project that you're working on? I know we've been working together for a few years now, but can you give us a sneak peek on something that you're working on?
So we're working on a few great projects. One that I can mention is something that's happening in Oakville where we started together with Spark actually, with Distrikt. They have a 700 plus unit project coming up, 2 towers on a podium. It'll be the tallest towers ever launched in Oakville. And we've been working on this for a little bit of time, but now it's actually coming to fruition. We probably will launch mid next year, and it's going to be pretty incredible and change the entire landscape of the Oakville market again, which they already did the first time they launched Trailside.
Interesting. So is there going to be anything unique about the project or how you'll be selling and marketing it, or is that too early to say?
It's early. I think the unique factor about it is the height. So there are not any 30-story towers as of now in Oakville. So it's going to be the first real tall tower there, and there's 2 of them. We're going to market it the way we always do, which is we're going to evaluate, what's happening at the time, utilize all the resources we have. We'll throw a little special Birch touch in there at some point, which we always do. And I think you'll be excited and see what happens when that happens. But we haven't actually finalized the actual plan yet, but it'll come to us.
The secret ingredient that we can't talk about just yet.
Yes.
All right. So as we shift back to normal, what solutions are you seeing that are going to be part of your strategy for the long term, and what do you think could go?
I don't think we're going to let anything go. The technology we utilize, we've been utilizing it far before COVID happened, and it was important to our business regardless of how the shift changed throughout the world. So we will not let anything go. I think that one thing we will add is the human touch again, and going back to seeing people in person. And our team has been tirelessly doing road shows again, going to brokerages, hosting brokerages at our sales centers, and actually recreating that in-person connection safely and according to guidelines. But making sure that we don't lose that human interaction that is so important, and that tech cannot so far recreate. So utilizing tools while being in person is the best combination of all worlds for us. And we're just going to continue doing what we're doing. We utilized tech before COVID, we'll utilize it after. And we're looking forward to all the advancements that are coming down the road, and we're always testing new products and seeing what can help us. But the one thing that we always try and do is only use tested products, and we're not trying to be guinea pigs. We're not trying to make sure that we're the first to adopt the technology, because that doesn't serve our clients well. Our clients need to know that what we're using is reliable, we know how to use it, we're trained in it, and that it's going to work, because otherwise it doesn't serve them well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You want whatever tech you're going to employ to enable, to optimize the process. You don't want it to eliminate the human experience.
You can't complicate things. This needs to be a simple process. It's a very intricate, detailed, difficult process for some people, and the more that we can simplify it, the better. And technology can do both. It can make it harder, and it can make it easier.
So surely you are keeping apprised of all of the cool new development projects, being the space that you're in. My question is, if you could live anywhere in the world in any new development project, where would it be?
I would definitely live in 432 Park Avenue. I've always loved the building. I love the architect, Rafael Vignoli, and I think this 10 by 10 windows, I don't know if you've seen images, they're just unbelievable to see the views on the 92nd floor overlooking the city. And they've got these, inlaid benches inside the windows. It's unbelievable. I love New York. I've never lived there. I'd love to try it. If I was going to try it, I'd love to live like a billionaire at 432 Park Avenue.
Amazing. All right, well, let's wrap it up. You are definitely an aspiring leader from my perspective, from a lot of people's perspectives.
That's very flattering, thank you.
It's true. You've done such an incredible job growing Austin Birch and the team that you have and the project successes that you've had. I always like to ask if you could give someone that's aspiring to be you, a little piece of wisdom. Maybe it's conventional, maybe it's a little unconventional. What would you tell them?
I would tell people to listen to what people say instead of listening to what you hear. And I think that, a lot of people filter information through their own lens, but a lot of the time people are trying to tell you directly what they want to tell you. So listen to what you hear, but listen to what people say and not what you hear is my advice.
I like that. Thank you so much.
No problem.